Clint Elwood and Lisa Jones had tormented little baby Jada Moore, July the 14th, in the suburban area of Chicago. Now, they were the grandparents of this little baby. They are supposed to protect this baby. They're supposed to nurture this baby. They're supposed to pass down historic events and things like that that didn't happen. They were supposed to really instill life and life lessons into this child, but yet they chose to beat this child to death because she had soiled her panties or she had pooped on herself. And I don't know if the mother was privy of the abuse that was going on with her baby. She had to be privy because the mother whooped the daughter's ass when the daughter was a baby. So you had to be privy that the grandparents wasn't going to play with you. They wasn't going to play with your daughter or anything else. Now, see, this is why we can't discipline children these days, because people tend to take it a little bit too motherfucking far. And as she was riding in the back of the police car, she admitted, oh, I took it too far. I lost it on my grandbaby. Called the police and said that the baby is unresponsive because you lost it. You lost all sense of sensibility. Here it is. You are 52-year-old grandmother. No, 57-year-old grandmother. 62-year-old grandfather. And y'all up in here acting like y'all are MMA fighters on a little toddler. This is unnecessary. And then I think, well, is it gay people supposed to, LGBTQ supposed to be detrimental to children, drag queens supposed to be detrimental to children and stuff like that? But when I see stories like this, it lets me know that some of everybody, okay, not people try to, you know, pin the community, LGBTQ community is dangerous for children and they do things for children and children. And I see more than oftentimes stories like this where people who is not even of the spectrum of the rainbow has took the lives of children, abused the children, touched on the children, forsaken the children, aborted, threw them in the garbage can or whatever. The children, y'all gotta stop this stuff. Y'all gotta stop making up things about different communities, because everybody have their struggles and everybody is out here doing what they do. I don't condone any type of violence on a child, but if I did have one, I don't have children. I raised nephews and nieces and all that. You know what I'm saying? I spanked their butt, but I didn't take it too far. I didn't take it too far. I had some type of restraint. Y'all got, that's why people don't want y'all to discipline y'all children. This shit right here is the cause of all that. Now, y'all take them grandparents and y'all lock their ass up under the jail and tell. And please, don't tell what they did. Tell why they're there. You know, because the prisoners don't play about y'all abusing children and stuff like that and killing children and touching those children. So tell so somebody can get a hold of their ass and whoop their butts. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit right here, it blew my mind. You know, we hear stories like this all the time, but I was compelled to talk about this one today because I find it quite ironic, unnecessary. I find it quite sad. I find it that the narrative that people have placed on LGBTQ people is unfair. And I just find the whole situation just vindictive, malicious, and evil, and corrupt, and warped. Y'all have made it up to be senior citizens and committing crimes on children. That's weird to me. But anyway, y'all go Google the story and things like that. Y'all will see some details. I think the mother probably had some type of inclination that her mother wasn't gonna tolerate no BS, or wasn't gonna tolerate you pissing on yourself or doing stuff as a child, because nowhere in the world that the mother didn't get her butt whooped either. Because if the grandmother gonna kill the granddaughter, ain't no way in the world there was no signs that you should have dropped your kid over there and let mama handle you. You gotta break generational curses. You can't continue to perpetuate that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some people just don't. I wouldn't expect it either. If I was a mother, I wouldn't expect my mother to kill my baby. to beat my baby to death, nor my father to beat my baby to death. Y'all be careful with these children. Can't even drop your kids off on your at their grandparents. That's sad. You can't even leave your kids with the grandparents. The ones who, Lord, family, friends, kin, gay, straight, lesbian, bi, transgender, drag queen or not. Be careful with these children and stuff like that. Don't try to pin one on the other, because everybody's out here doing some old crazy, unsavory things. Jaguar Evermore, Transmania, all the way from Transylvania. The big one! Oh Lord, not the little one. Rest in peace, Jada Moore. Rest in peace, baby. You didn't deserve that. You did not deserve that for just soiling on yourself. You did not deserve to be beat to death. You didn't deserve that. That's all I can say about this story. Rest in peace.